Hey y'all, welcome back to BarBelles at Home. Today we're going to do an animal dynamic workout with George Moultrie. You can find George Moultrie's website and phone number on our website under the directory in Charleston, South Carolina, if you would like some in-home workouts with George or some outdoor workouts with George.
Thank you, Caroline. Hello to everyone out there. Just wanted to first of all give thanks to BarBelles at Home for allowing me to do this video. Today we're going to do an animal dynamic video where we're actually going to do some functional movements with animal names just to try and basically add a little bit of spice, a little bit of flavor to your workout routine if you're doing it indoors or perhaps outdoors, such as we're doing it today. So before you do any workout routine, of course, make sure you consult your physician to see if everything is okay with starting a new exercise routine. Once you do that, you're good to go, and everything will be all set. So enough talking, let's go.
It's all yours.
Alright, today we're going to do an animal dynamic routine with a lot of functional movements with animal names. Once again, like I said, to spice up your workout routine and actually allow you to get a little bit of functional, full body workouts today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the first exercise that I like to call monkey benches. Now there are a lot of different names for these exercises, but I'm going to give you my favorite names today and just go through each one as we go through it. First off, the only thing that's required for you to have in this workout routine is a stopwatch. Alright? Make sure you have your stopwatch handy because once again, of course, you're going to have to time the first movement that we're going to do today, which are our monkey benches. Okay? We're going to go for 30 seconds. But before we get into our 30-second interval monkey benders, let me show you what we're doing here. Okay? With monkey benders, you want to get into an athletic position, I like to call it, about shoulder width apart with your feet. Okay? You're going to reach down for your ankles, and whatever you do, try to maintain good posture. So you want to try and keep the head and chest up as much as possible. Okay? And you're going to bend down into your knees as much as possible, bringing your seat down towards your heels, and you're simply going to lift up, fully extending the legs, and then go right back into the starting position of that movement. Okay? I've got my stopwatch handy. We're going for 30 seconds at a time in between sets. Okay? All right? Ready? Begin. As always, try to do the best you can with maintaining good, solid form, keeping the legs, knees, toes, everything in the same plane, which means you're having one straight line from knees all the way down to your toes. Good posture and relax. Okay. Now the next movement that we're going to go into are frog jumps. Okay. And now frog jumps are a very dynamic movement, so try to do the best you can with maintaining good posture and getting the form as pinpoint as you possibly can with your accuracy. Okay? We're going to start in the squat position. Okay? Now you want to squat down as low as you can, and as you do so, you're going to jump right back into the squat position. Okay? Now with our frog jumps, we're going to start from our starting position right back at the bricks. We're going to take it down to my point here, which is where my keys are sitting down there. It's about 10 yards. Usually you can start from, I started from the bricked area right here and actually walk 10 yards out, measuring out to where my keys are. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down with our frog jumps and all the way back. Okay? Ready? Begin. Just going in and out of each jump to protect the knees. All right, perfect. Now, as I said before, we're going to go 30 seconds of monkey benders in between each exercise. Monkey benders ready? Begin. seconds here. Already halfway there. Five more seconds. Relax. All right. You start to feel that one towards the end. Okay. Now, the next exercise we're going to go into are bear crawls. And a good way to start off your bear crawl is you can actually start, and depending on your flexibility, you can start in somewhat of a downward facing dog position, okay? And really just try to get comfortable pressing the hips all the way up to the air. I was about to say ceiling, I'm used to being inside. And really just trying to form a V with your body here, okay? So you want to keep your shoulders relaxed and kind of press the upper back and the shoulder blades together and really just try to get comfortable in this position as you can, okay? Now, we're just going to walk all the way out to that 10-yard mark. And I'm going to spice this up even more. Now, since we went forward, we're going to walk backwards. Once again, maintaining nice straight leg position. And relax. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Once again, since it's mid-set, we're going to go back into our monkey benders. All right. 30 seconds. Here we go. Like I said before, good posture. Really trying to sit down as low as you can. Trying to watch how far forward you bring the knees, even though you want to try and get a little bit of flexibility in the knees here. Relax. Okay. Now, next exercise that we're going to do are crab walks. And we're going to start by sitting down on the grass. Now, depending on the flexibility of your wrist, you can either bring the hands out to the side if you have wrist issues, or if you feel more comfortable, bringing the hands right, pointing towards your heels and getting, I guess you could say, a little bit of a stretch right through those flexors, right through your forearms. You can do either form there, okay? Once you get in place, you're simply gonna lift the hips, just try to maintain the hips as high as you can in this position. Of course, you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders, so beware of that. And you're going to feel this in the back of your arms, right in your triceps. All right, without further ado, we're just going to crab walk. Of course, as you start to walk, you'll start to feel it more and more in the hamstrings, and in the glutes, and in the calves. Once again, instead of turning around, we're just going to go backwards. Just keeping everything up, trying to keep the hips up as high as you can. And relax. All right. Feeling it yet? I know I am. All right. Wasting no time here, going right back into your monkey benders. 30 seconds. Ready? And begin. Last 30 seconds, y'all. Just hang in there. We only got 10 more. All right, relax. All right. Last but not least exercise is a dynamic exercise for your core. And this one you can either do stationary, however, we're gonna do it moving today, okay? This is what we call the inchworm, where once again, you wanna try to go into as much of that downward dog position that we went into earlier, okay? Keeping the legs as straight as possible. The main two things that you wanna feel here are a little bit of stability in the core as you start to walk the hips out to a flat back position, and you also want to feel a stretch right through your hamstring, which means that you want to try and keep the legs as straight as possible, okay? So let me give you an idea. Like I said, you want to keep the legs as straight as you can. As you walk your hands out as far as you can, you want to make sure that you never dip into your hips and that you try to squeeze as much with your core to keep everything nice and stable. Then you're just going to walk the feet forward. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can. Walk the toes in as much as you can. As soon as you start to feel any sort of bend whatsoever, then you're going to start to proceed with the hands. And you're only moving the hands and the feet one at a time. So working on core stability and a little bit of flexibility here. All in one solid movement. All right, now I'm actually gonna turn around for this. All right, now we're gonna make our way back to our starting point. Relax. Perfect. Okay, that concludes the workout. As always, you want to make sure that you consult with the physician before you start any exercise program. And once you're good to go with your physician, then everything will take care of itself. As I said before, and I'll say it again, make sure that you maintain as much of an intensity level as possible. Keep your posture and everything jam tight on each movement. Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do to make sure that you avoid any sort of injury. Well, once again, it was a pleasure. Hope to see y'all next time. Peace out.